Buonasera. So we are in Milano and we just went to the Carrefour and got some things, some fruits and hazelnut butter, which I'm really excited about. Anyway, great time, but I just stumbled upon the most beautiful pool I've ever seen. And I was thinking, oh, where am I gonna swim? And then I found this pool. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to go there. This is really nice. That's free pasta and cereal and olive oil. Really nice. Woo. Look at those colas. Yeah, I made that. I don't know about this lighting. So we're in a new hostel now in Milan. And it's very wonderful because it's actually a co-working space as well, and they have a lot of seating, which we love. The seating area is actually right out there. Seating, and they have seating in the front, downstairs. Everyone's left, so I'm just in here now. And the lockers have a little hook and things, and a mirror, which is kind of like a school locker, which I really like. So yeah, we're about to go explore Milano. I woke up at like 8 today and everyone's alarm went off. Usually it's my alarm going off and I feel bad, but there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, I was sitting outside and having a coffee and doing some writing, and by the time I made breakfast, it was like 11. Feels like already I've been up for days, so I'm excited to see where the rest of the day goes. And apparently it's meant to be like the shortest day of the year, which is funny because I feel like it's been such a long day already. So here we are. Buongiorno tout le monde. Just had a wee espresso. It's about 2 p.m. and it feels like I've had the longest, biggest day, and it's just kind of been overwhelming in a beautiful way, where I'm just, whoa, when you feel everything come back online, and everything is just too perfect, and it's humbling to say the least. But anyway, very pleased, very happy to be here. And we are in Milano, and this is my first time here, and I'm walking to the Duomo. Go have a look. Just got some bread for the pigeons. And made a nice breakfast this morning. I just walked by an acai place. I made this morning like coconut, cantaloupe, cornflakes, which they have complimentary at the hostel. I love cornflakes. And I put some hazelnut butter and sugar. What else? Banana. It was delicious, and some of the best cantaloupe that I've had. And I think cantaloupe gets a bad rap because it's so shitty in the store, and it loses all its sweetness on its journey. So that was nice. Oh yeah, just needed a good amount of time this morning to just write and recollect and listen to some music. Put everything back in order. So grateful to be here. Oh. This is looking great. And it's nice that they have a vegan one. Ooh, nice flowers. Oh my goodness. So, in case you haven't gathered, I'm a big fan of hotels, and I always have been, and I've stayed in many hotels, and I'm grateful for that. But I just passed this one. I was just thinking about a white horse, and I passed this one called Hotel del Cavalieri White Horse, and I felt that AC coming out there. It was smelling nice. Anyway, I've told this to a few of my friends before, but one of my dreams would basically be to have a hotel chain where I can like curate every single aspect of it. The decor, the music. I mean, some of those things are not my expertise. Like, I'm not big on the decor. Maybe I would hire my mom to do that. I could do other things, but yeah, just make like this chain of hotels that's like every single detail is just so well thought out, and then essentially invite everyone I've ever met to come stay. Either to visit or to, you know, share their expertise there in some capacity. Oh yeah, and the most important part is that it's free for everyone. Wow. Okay. Did not disappoint. Oh yeah. Woo! There's a breeze. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh my days. We love a large production. Wow. Comida, manje. This art exhibit is unreal right now. There's a lot going on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. That's wild. Whoa. Whoa. Sketch. Whoa. Oh my. Ugh. That's some dark shit. That's crazy.
Quindi questa è una scultura? Dai. Torso.
All on, cioè. You're the high priest.
High priest.
No.
High priestess.
Yes.
Oh wow. Wow.
You you are sacrificate your data, the tarot.
Wow. Whoa.
And the final say you are the tower, you are the entity, you are the construction of the data of
Whoa.
this game.
Wow. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wow, it's so good. This perfect seat. That was crazy. That was so beautiful. It's perfect. Wow. Two of my favorite herbs. Lavanda and rosemary. In absolute abundance out here. Oh. I knew I recognized this one. Canada goldenrod. No. Baby. Oh. The great book of nature is infinite. In the great book of nature, everything is linked. You are entering a zone which is very different from the one you have just left. Here there are no geometric flower beds, only a lawn and trees. It is more natural area than the formal garden. Let's not misunderstand one another. Here there is only a dash of wildness, but there is enough to see some of nature's laws at work. Enter and explore the secret life of large trees and the communities of plants and animals that prosper in this habitat. Wow. Hazel. At the time of their appearance on Earth, plants lived in water. Then they expanded on the mainland. In this new environment, they had to anchor themselves on the ground and face gravity. So I just took the train in Milan, and it was very simple and easy to get back to my spot. Kind of like this New York. But I think you're supposed to tap your thing on the way out too. Otherwise it might charge you the max thing. But there was a guy behind me and he just wanted to go through the open door, so I went ahead. I'll let you know if that is true. Bonjour. Okay, wow, yay. Wow. Just found this beautiful park. Oh, it's so nice and peaceful in here. About 20 minutes walking from the hostel. Ooh. I brought a little picnic and my mat. I'm so pleased I've been led to this park today. I brought some water and a little picnic under this tree. Beautiful park. Beautiful big trees. Wow. And it's not so warm. I mean, it's very warm, but the sun is not out, so it's a bit cooler, but very humid. But oh my, I am loving this weather and this stillness. Oh my goodness. I think it might storm. I think it's meant to storm again, which would be absolutely incredible. I think it rained this morning, but wow. I'm just so grateful for this park and this space. Having some agua frizzante. Salute. I think I've only drank like non-sparkling water once. in like the past month, and I'm still here for it. I've had a lot of juice though. I think I drank like a liter of juice last night. Maybe half. Oof. Cool crows. They're like gray and black. Ciao, ciao. It seems like the sun is coming out after all, which actually is so nice. My eyes are like kind of itchy. There's some pollen or something. So when I was walking over here, I was thinking like, oh wow. And when I woke up this morning too, I was feeling like, wow, I really feel like I'm at home, like I'm in New York or something, which is nice because I feel very comfortable and able to rest and just, you know, draw and whatever, work on some things. But also like I recognize that I'm in a place that I've never been before, and also, you know, still want to be safe. And this man just came up and he was looking for a lighter, and I saw him scoping out the area, right? And I generally try to be very open with everyone, but you know, perhaps sometimes in the past I have put myself in situations where my safety or my own energy could have been compromised because of that. So anyway, I didn't even understand at first because he was not speaking English, and then I realized, oh, he was just asking for a lighter. And I did have one. I do have one. And many times, you know, of course I would say, oh, here you go, you know. And I thought, oh, you know, I don't like to let fear of being harmed or anything like that get in the way of sharing, of course, right? And in most situations I would say, yeah, of course, here you go. Anyway, I was like, oh, I was just looking for a light. And then I was pondering it for a minute, and what came was also that a lot of people is looking for a light. And they will find one, but it doesn't mean that you need to compromise your own safety or anything in order to give someone one, you know? So never let fear be the determining factor in your choices, but maintain your own boundaries. And especially as a woman who is always traveling, many times traveling alone, it's very important so that you can move through the world holding your own frequency, and living from a place of love, but also not putting yourself at risk. So I'm in La Chapel. And there's no one in here. It's giving vampire speakeasy, like there's something behind that door. Oh, I love it. In my head, there's a lot going on. Actually, I think there's like goth music playing, or synth, dark synth. And everyone's wearing cool outfits. I've had a lot of reflections come up lately of things that are very much just weird chaos lost distortions reflected back. And I'm like, whoa. I see what you were doing there, you know? And I often feel like that happens the most when you really in the vibe. The contrast is much greater then. You're like, that's some weird, wacky shit. It's like a nightmare. Not over here. Love all, harm none. Have fun. And honor your own story and your own path. Don't be afraid to make a wrong turn. There are no wrong turns, only lessons to learn. And if we are all honoring that we all have our own yellow brick road, we can meet each other along the way and become more courageous, more loving, more bold, but also allow each other to dance freely. High key. I feel like when I'm in the dance floor, that's like one of my biggest things. Like I'm going to the show to hear the music and I'm like trying to dance, and then like someone's trying to like dance with me, and I don't mean like with me. Let's dance together. They want to take your rhythm, you know what I mean, or put their rhythm. Like they want to dance with you, and like sometimes that works. And if it works, it works. Right? But if it doesn't, it's just like denying the natural flow of the dance. So you can say sometimes kindly, okay, oh, I'd prefer to dance on my own. Thank you so much, you know? And life is like that too. You know, to love something and to appreciate something for what it is and for when it is and for how it comes. And not covet it and lament when it leaves, because everything does eventually. And that also allows us to cherish the relationships and the moments that we do have together even deeper, and we're not worried about what it's supposed to look like, you know? That's one of the reasons I like being on the road and staying on the road too, because all the people that you meet, you know, you often meet them for maybe like a very short time, you know, like one night or one small thing. But because you're meeting everyone in the in-between, all the expectations and all those barriers are out of the way, and it allows for quite profound interactions. And that can happen anywhere, of course, but it helps when you can meet in the middle. Can you meet me halfway? Right at the borderline is where I'm gonna wait for you. Okay. Now we've got the vibe going. I used to put this on my projector in New York when it was like winter, and I would put this like on full screen It's so beautiful. And I have candles. It's called Dining with a Fatal Vampire. I love it. When I was in grade 9, me and my mom would stay up watching Lost, and that's a great memory of staying up on school nights till like 3 a.m. with my mom watching Lost, because I think it probably came out earlier. But anyway, love it. And I was like joking about what would be the perfect reality show. It would be all my favorite reality shows mixed into one, which is basically Naked and Afraid. It would be like Survivor, Swamp People. It'd be all of them, but then I realized, oh, Lost is actually perfect. And then I was singing this song today, and this song always stuck with me. The one that's like, make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, which I believe is the Mamas and the Papas. And I remember hearing that on Lost, and I didn't know it was at the time, but Mamas and the Papas was actually also the first tape that I got from my tape player when I was younger. It was the greatest hits. Yeah, I'm missing my radio right now. It's one of my favorite things that I own. But yeah, make your own music. Sing your own special song. And of course, the most important part, even if no one else sings along. Nice park. Buongiorno. Wow, beautiful morning. Nice park. Very grateful for this park to do my morning movement when staying in a shared space. And the sun is so nice. Might be a day for the pool. These cool posters. Nice seating area here. There goes chapel where he was sitting last night. Nice. Yeah. Isn't I live as you. I'll always hear that song coming from somewhere. Where is it coming from? Oh, it's a hair salon. Tell me, baby. Oh. Ciao. Ciao. Yes.
You like it?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's a nice little hotel.
It is, yeah.
Are you staying long time?
A couple more days.
And then?
And then, I don't know yet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's the kind of vacation I've done.
Yeah.
Like, on the way.
Exactly.
You're building the vacation.
Exactly. Go with the flow.